Hey, welcome. Well, I built this container. I don't box, I guess you call it. It's not really a box; it's a container. I don't build many of these, but this is got several different things in it. This is resin, and with some red dye, and actually what's inside is what came off the floor. That's the lid, and this is walnut on the top and the bottom. This is black gum in the center. It's called the black gum. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, hang in there, my friends, and I'm going to show you how I made this thing from start to finish. Well, I got a plan here. I'm not sure I can explain it good enough. I just have to watch and see where I'm going with it. But this is a piece of this is spalted black gum. It's really pretty, and I've got some walnut here and here. All right, and I got a plastic bowl. Okay, I'm going to take this, and I've already got it marked for a faceplate. I'm going to put a faceplate on it. I'm going to turn it around. All right, I've got the floor clean. That's important because I'm going to take the shavings from turning this around, and I'm going to cast my lid in here using those shavings to fill it up. I hope that makes a lot of sense. I'm getting ready. I've got my tool rest up. I got my beaver handy. Got it all centered. It's actually a little low. I think I can probably fix that. I like it on center or the part nearest you. Really tighten it because it'll drive it down. All right. This ought to turn easy. I've already spun it up and it's balanced good enough I can turn a full 1,000 Rs. So let's go get it. Five and a half inches out of it. All right, I'm gonna split it up now. I'm gonna start bringing both ends in. Do a little shear cutting right here for this. This is a square cutter with an R2 radius. That's a 2-inch radius. I don't see any end grain anywhere whatsoever. If you had any, that'd be right in this area where you turn down, because otherwise it's all side grain. That looks nice. I'm going to get after it with a little sandpaper. Little crack right there. I think it'll be all right. I didn't learn that. You're better to seal it before you use CA glue. CA glue gets down in there, and then if you want to use any kind of stain or anything, you can't. When you get to this crack, you just really want to feel it. Let it really get down into that crack. This stuff is sort of like that wood hardener that you can buy. I think it's Min Wax. It's expensive. $10 for a damn pint of it. Whoa. So I think this does just as good. It soaks down in there and it gets hard. It may not get as hard, but it gets hard. Trust me on that. You get it on your fingers. You go in at night and try to get it off. It don't peel off. You got to scrape it off on your fingernails. Alright, I think I got everything gathered up here. I've got my epoxy. This is Detox IT80. I get it off Amazon. It's casting epoxy. I went and gathered me a bunch of chips right there. Got me a cup. I'm just going to use a single cup today, and I'm going to dye it red. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this, and I'll go ahead and put a little hardener in first, if I can get the lid off. I really don't know how much I'm going to need. Alright. The way I do it is I let this settle down right there. Now I'll come in here and pour this in to what I think might be about right. Alright. Now let this one settle down. Okay, that tells me I need a little bit more of this. There you go, that ought to get it. Alright, they're even money now. Okay. Get some red dye in there. So I'm going to take, and I don't really care how red this gets, so I'm not going to get too excited about it. This is icing color. I think it's something my grandson left here. I just want it to be red. It's pretty red to me. A little pink right now. There's some of this stuff. Make sure it's really mixed in good. And more. And looks pretty good. Put it in the pressure pot. And we'll see it tomorrow. I'm going to commence hollow this thing out. I'm going to be using my beaver. I'm there about halfway, and then I'll be using the long cutter, round cutter, hollowing tool to give it, to get inside the lip there. So let's go. Try this one, see if I can do a little better with it. What I'm doing is I'm mixing up a little 2-ton epoxy. You just take a Coke can and cut it off, hammer out the bottom, and have a disposable mixing vessel. It works real well. This 2-ton epoxy is the best in the West. Nothing holds better. Like I said before, I used to use it to put knife handles on, wood and metal. I've yet to have one ever come off. It is not water, it actually got a little fin. dot right there. Get it into there, bring it up. Bring it up like so. And I turn it a little bit just to make it real sure. Come it all the way around. And snug this down. Put some pressure on it. There you go. I went ahead and got the resin and shavings out of the pressure pot, and it looked real good, a little bit darker color than I wanted, but as far as I can tell, there's no bubbles or nothing in it, so I think it looks good. What I did right here is I took a forester bit the same size as this dowel pin, and on the drill press I drilled a hole in the center about, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch down, and then put the dowel pin in with some medium CA glue. And that way, my thinking was using the pin jaws, I can come in on both sides at one time to get this whole thing done. And then I'll drill this back out, and I've got, let me get it over here. Got a piece of walnut. Actually, it's a pin blank. That's going to be, I'm going to be able to finial a lot of it to go into that hole. It's just the right size. Time I round it, it'll fit into there. And I may and may not, I'm still thinking about it, may and may not put a walnut lip on this, because I'm definitely going to put one on the, whatever you call it. I don't even know what we're going to call this thing. I guess a box. I'm definitely going to put a walnut lip on the top of this box. In fact, here it is. I'm getting ready to put it back on. And this time I will drill a depth hole. It won't be depth, it'll just go through. I just find it's a whole lot easier for me to do it if I've got a hole to start with right here. I can do it without, which I show, but you know, why make it any harder than you have to? That's my theory. So this is got a pretty good little wobble in it, but that's okay. It's way too big, so time I spin it up and turn it down, it'll be just fine. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do this first. I just put that on to show you what I'm up to. I'm going to put this back on and put it in the chuck, and we're going to hollow it out. So give me a minute or two, and I'll get them switched out. Okay, I'm just going to drill this out. I believe this will probably go all the way through till it hits this other hollow spot. I think we broke through. And that sure makes life easier. I'm going to come in here with a square cutter. Square cutter that will be with a radius. When I learn to talk, I think I'll like it. So, I think I'll switch to the speed control on this end. This lathe, I rewired it so that I could, and put another speed control on this end. And I got a toggle switch right here, so I can use either this one or the one down here. And usually, when I'm turning something like this, you know, that's in a chuck, and I have a habit of turning hard, which means it could come out, but then that totally gets me out of any line of fire. Versus if I was coming over here like this, you know, something happens and I got to get to this one. Ain't no telling where it might be. So let's see what we got here. Whirl it up. I'm going to change over to a round cutter here. That way I can get in like this. Let me see. Move my rest in. Fire in a hole, as they say. Ah, knot right there. That's what's bouncing me. One right there too. Anytime you hit a hard knot, it's gonna talk to you. For the beaver. I know y'all get tired of seeing the beaver. You know, why don't you argue with something that works? Right? I argue with something that works. It's amazing how much quicker this cuts than anything I've got. I guess it's the bolt. Oh, that's going to be nice. Yeah, I cut quite a bit. I guess I better look at it. See what we got here. Oh, we got a ways to go. Getting there though. Alright, it's time for me to figure out this other part right here and get it epoxied on. Alright, for this I'm going to use 30-minute epoxy because it's not going to be under any stress like the other end was. I get mine's Great Plains. I get it off Amazon. And it seems to work fine. I've used it many a time, and the prices, you know, they're all too high, but the price is all right. All I care about is that the inside is flip all the way around. Let's see what we got. I think it's all right. Well, I believe that's set up a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this off and leave it till tomorrow, and I'm going to start on the top. There we go. Okay. I was going to make a mark here because I'm going to take this walnut ring and put it on there and epoxy it. But I decided, this is not flat here, decided I better get that flat first and then do that. So, let's see what we got here. Still not quite there. And the epoxy's all set up now. It ought to be. It's been overnight. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get this to the round and, you know, basically keep this whole thing from wobbling. But I don't think it will anymore. I actually got some epoxy in the jaws, between the jaws and the wood, and I put some more around that dowel pin. So, you know, probably won't be able to get that out, but I'll just drop it and drop the jaws in some lacquer thinner, and a couple of hours it'll be clean as new. All right, let's do this. Now I'm just going to get this to round, and if nothing happens there, then I'm going to take this off and come up here and dish the center out. And then I'm going to put it up and then put the other one back on because I really need the box finished before I can finish the lid. So let's do it. I'm just going to leave this on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the tightness of this chuck because it's been overnight and wood has a tendency to compress under pressure. Oh yeah, nice, nice, nice. You have to say so myself. Okay, I'm gonna put a little lip right here now so that that lid has a place to sit down. A little bit more. I don't want to make this any thinner. I think what I'm going to do is put this back on and make this like that. I think I'll just go ahead and sand this now and seal it, and then put this back on and make this fit that rather than this fitting this. 'Cause I got a lot of meat I can take off right here. Probably need to anyway. So that's the plan, man. Yeah, I've got it all fitted now. All right. That's good enough for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get the saw and just saw that off. This sander and flatten that. But I don't make many finials. In fact, I don't make any finials. But I'm going to try one here. This is walnut. I guess it's like turning a pin. Go ahead and put the fast belt on because it's like a pin, you know. That's 2,500 there. Let's see what it does. As you can see, I got my laser back up and running. Had to have another computer. I took one of my old desktops and added some memory and got it working. And I had to put a new motherboard in the laser. The lightning done a number, didn't it? Yeah, I've sanded and steel wooled this now, and I'm getting ready to buff it. But first I'm going to have to add a little bit of this buffing stuff. I think it's jeweler's rouge or something like that. So let's get this thing. On this one, I'm going to put a little bit of carnauba wax. On this side for a little while now. All right, there you are. If you didn't know better, you'd think it's glass. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's got about 5 coats of Minwax sealer on it, and that's it. No oils, no nothing. All right. Actually, you can buff that poly when it's dry. You can sand and buff it just like you would a car. All right. All right, here's a lesson I just learned. I slowed this way down, took it over here and put some of this carnauba wax on it, some more of it. And then I commenced to buff it. I took it in there and I was going to spray it and I just said, no. So I, because you just can't quit like that. But anyway, this is coming out real nice now. See there? Smooth as a baby's rear. There you go. That's it. Here's the finished product. I'm going to wrap it right here. I'll take a few pictures. Got my laser working. You can see. There you go. Get it there where the light gets on it. Bottom is just as shiny as the sides. I mean, that is like a mirror, my friends. I mean, that is. I'm so pleased with that. Top needs a little work, but I'll do that. And, this turned out all right. I did spray that, but then I buffed it up a little. It needs a little more work, too. But there you are, my friends. There you are. Inside's okay. I know you can't see in there, but it looks good. It's not shiny like the outside, but it doesn't need to be. All right. Like they say down in Louisiana, beautimus. I'm very pleased. Subscribe, tell your friends, call your mama, and keep them whirling. Goodbye.